And sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty.
Why can't keeping it real be classy? Okay. Why can't keeping it real be let me hold my peace and let me move on? Why can't keeping it real be, you know what? They may have done that, but I'm going to respect them and move forward. Why can't that be keeping it real?
Right.
Hey you! Are you looking for a licensed cosmetologist who specializes in natural hair and locks? Well, go see JJ Wesley at Naps by Jay. She'll take care of all your natural hair needs. Book your appointment now. Call 602-955-0646. The number again is 602-955-0646. And remember to always keep it nappy. Good night, everyone. Welcome to episode 25 of Sitting Pretty and Keeping It Real. Today,
Real.
Nice to see
all right, tonight we have a guest with us, Miss V from V's Boutique, the owner of V's Boutique.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing tonight?
Good, and you guys yourselves?
Good.
Good. All right. We're going to get into Miss V a little bit after we delve into these hot topics. So everyone else want to just go around and introduce yourselves as usual?
Queen V in the house, as usual.
As usual.
Sassy B.
It's Kimmy Wild Pretty's app. It's T to the E.
And it's your girl, Nikay. I should have said Nike to make you mad, but let me keep
Thank
going.
you for saying anything.
All right. So, Sassy B, you want to go ahead and tell everybody what we got on the menu for tonight?
Yes, we have a fruit salad. We have a buffalo dip with chips. We have a pineapple upside down cake martini.
I need to go get me one of those while we're talking about it.
And then we're having sub sandwiches on ciabatta rolls
Yes.
with all the fixings.
And then
All for you,
dessert.
girlfriend.
And for dessert, butter cookies. Because we're not sweet enough.
It's all right.
And we got a bartender.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we do. Shout out to
We
bartender.
got a bartender / security.
Yes. Come over here if y'all want to messing with us. Gilbert got it going on. We lit tonight.
That's funny.
She lit.
I'm not.
All right. So, given that Valentine's Day was just like 2 days ago, it's the 16th. Yeah, Valentine's Day was 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yep.
Right. So let's talk about how did Valentine's Day go for you. We can start with Miss V first.
It was good. It was
good?
fun, relaxing.
You do anything special?
Movies, dinner.
Cool.
Did you work or?
Yeah, I had to work for a little bit. But then, closed early, and then we did what we had to do.
We did it.
Apparently.
That's what happens with everybody who's born in November.
Right. Scorpio
I'm one of
season.
them. That would be me. My mom was having sex in February.
Oh, so you was conceived at this time?
Yes, this is Scorpio season.
I didn't know
But
that.
I don't think she got taken after Valentine's Day.
I'm not even going to indulge.
So that means next month would have been the month I would have been conceived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
celebrating
March.
It's March.
It's about that time.
Springtime.
No, it's
People-
St.
That's why I
Patrick's
like
About
Easter.
time.
birds and the
And
bees.
spring.
Yes.
So that's why I like
Something
Easter
about
and
it.
spring colors.
I'm a New Year's baby.
The flowers be
So when were
blooming.
you conceived?
New Year's. I'm September.
Okay, got it.
December.
I'm a New Year's
Oh,
baby.
December what?
5th.
March 17th?
Okay.
Sagittarius?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, you just missed the best.
No, it's the best.
What did I do?
Yeah.
Yes, it is your
Oh,
turn.
I cooked. I made a seafood
What did you
boil.
make? Did
That
any
was
of us
too
get
spicy?
invitations?
No, they did not get any. It was just supposed to be us, okay? And it was too spicy, but it was great. Crab.
So we should do the cool off.
Oh, we don't even want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was.
Wait a minute. So, all your kids are Valentine's babies.
Not that one.
No,
But
are
they're
they?
March.
November.
March.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, yeah. That's why I love them.
It's normally,
You nasty
that
around
yearly
Valentine's
Vegas
Day.
trip. That's why we ain't had none of them in a few years.
Please don't. Y'all don't go to Vegas no more, please.
Yeah, we don't need any more Vegas trips.
Oh, wow.
No more Vegas. Anyhow, and what else do we do? I got some Gucci perfume.
Oh, you got it on tonight?
No.
I know. Somebody has allergies at the table, so
No Gucci tonight.
yeah, I can't wear.
You gotta be
anything.
Gucci down somewhere else.
Yeah. But it was a good day.
I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
You don't celebrate nothing.
Christmas.
You were
but
she a Jehovah's Witness.
No, not even that. I say you have 362 days
To
say
already
that
do
you
it.
to show that you
Yeah.
love me. You don't get to pick a day.
Exactly.
And then I don't celebrate the day before because that's side chick day. Main chick is Valentine's
And
Day.
then side chick
And
again.
no, it's other chick because 50% off of
Yeah.
everything.
So the side chick get the day before.
Yeah, they get the day before. They get a real present.
Okay.
And it's so funny because I told somebody I work with that, and then I was leaving a meeting, and somebody got a delivery the day after they. And it was like a little bear. I was like,
Oh,
see? And he
that's
goes-
true. It's
And he
true.
was cracking up. He's like, "That's the other chick, right,
Yeah.
Brenda?"
We were in France today, and this lady was buying 50% off. And she was like, I told my grandkids I already had their gift, but they don't need to know I'm buying it at 50%
See,
off.
they were the other chicks too.
Wow.
Well, I had got some balloons from work from some secret admirers, but I actually do them.
Ooh, watch
You
out
got a
now.
secret
I
admirer.
had 3 different people send me some.
Well, watch out now.
I had some candy, but girl, it was that work stuff. It was
So
all
you
that.
need to find out who they are.
No.
I know who they are.
That might be a
That's
lead
why I know.
for you.
I know.
Why do you need a
They haven't been working that long enough. I'm good.
I'm just playing. What did I do? I drink
Well, look at
wine.
this one. She got
Right.
a
No,
whole
she
shit.
was looking at me. I was like, "What you looking at me for?"
Yeah, she might have did something extra we don't know about.
Damn balloon. I better get more than that.
Thank you. At least dinner.
Dinner
Well,
in the
that's
movie.
right. Me and the cake cooked dinner. We had dinner together under candlelight, huh?
So she was your Valentine?
She's always my
I
Valentine.
guess.
Every day of the year.
What dinner did we cook?
You forgot we made the orange chicken. And we sat and ate on
Y'all
the
did
couch.
candlelight?
The TV. The TV.
That
She
chicken
did
took
cherish
5
it.
minutes to make.
But it's still, we did it together.
Yeah.
You made the rice.
Well, I drank wine and I drank wine and I drank wine. And the next day I woke up happy.
There you go.
That's what I did.
Did
for
you do
Valentine's
cheers
Day.
to the mirror? How the guy was?
Girl, no. I seen that. No, I did cheers to the TV.
Yeah.
That was what I did.
Although Kimmy tried to make my Valentine's Day seem spectacular, I went to school and I came home and I went.
Oh, you went shopping to get the food to cook?
Stop trying to make my Valentine's Day.
So my boyfriend did right.
But
He
it
went and got the
wasn't.
food and he came.
Your date did you right.
Yeah, she would have
I
bought
thought he was
the
gonna listen to you, but yeah.
Wasn't it Valentine's A?
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
You missing the D.
Because you
missing the V and the D.
because you're not a Valentine and you ain't getting a D either. So
That's a good one.
That's a rough one.
I know what I want to talk about when people say Valentine's Day. Does that drive y'all crazy?
Yeah.
Time.
Instead of Valentine's Day,
Right.
they say Valentine's.
Ain't no
Day.
M in it.
No, I'm telling you, people do it.
Really?
Maybe it's that time of the day for them. I don't know.
No, they just
I
got
don't
bad
get it.
grammar.
do they say
Say it.
screamed
Yeah.
and scrimp?
We had scrimp on Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's. That's what Bryson say, Valentine's.
Well, see, your grandson say it the same way. This
But
your
he's
way.
But they're learning.
He's
I-
how old is he? 4?
I'm
4,
just
yeah,
kidding.
he's 4.
I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
These are grown people, and I wonder how they spell it.
They
Like that.
Valentine's.
Like
well,
that.
that's the same thing that we talked about. They say instead of saying specific, they say
Pacific.
Pacific.
Oh, that drives me
That drives
nuts.
me crazy. So yeah.
I probably did it before.
No, you didn't. You were too anal. You didn't do it.
If I'm talking fast enough, you didn't mess up on anything. So
Yeah, but I don't think you go into the specific ocean.
I'm weak.
Yeah, we're going to take a boat cruise through the Pacific Ocean. Specifically going through the Pacific Ocean.
And I specifically told you.
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
On
Valentine's
Day.
that's funny. Yeah, no. Okay, so I guess but it was alright. I didn't do anything. I went to school. That was my Valentine's Day. See, I just said the same
See,
thing.
Valentine's.
It was
Valentine's.
that was the time of day you had.
I'm not doing Valentine's Day. I know how to say it right.
But that's like New Year and New Year's.
No, it's not.
No,
Yes.
because some people say Happy New Year.
Right.
And some people say Happy New Year's.
But it's
And it
Happy
shouldn't
New
be.
Year.
It's
New
Happy New
Year,
Year.
like-
But what if they want you to have a whole bunch of more New Years, then they could try to just...
No,
No, it
that's
should be Happy
It's
New
New
Year.
Year.
And
That's
many
one
more.
year.
It's
Yeah,
many
and many
more.
more.
Yeah.
I'm like, so are you trying to tell me to have a good one and then many more? Maybe that's how you should respond
No, you
to
can't
it.
combine stuff.
No, I mean if somebody
There's
send
rules.
it to you
Look,
like that.
there's rules though.
And rules and regulations.
And then Siri will autocorrect it.
Oh, she will?
She correct everything.
Everything. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the Black Panther movie. Are you going to see that, or have you seen it? Are you excited to see it?
I haven't even seen the previews.
Working, huh?
You got all black.
Right. You got the theme. You ready.
All you gotta do is get your movie tickets, girl.
Right.
You should go see it. I haven't seen it.
Gilbert, you taking her to go see that movie when we get done.
You were like, I'm going to bed.
Long day.
What about you, ladies?
Oh, I'm definitely going to see. You know, I got my tickets ready.
Are you going in
She got
Queen
a garb ready.
Nefertiti attire?
Oh, you know, I'm looking for it tomorrow. I'm going to find it.
Oh, but Jesus.
Power to the people.
Don't
What?
she just mixed African and power to the people.
I know, but like
It's the
same
same.
difference.
Same difference.
You gonna come with a pick in your head?
No.
You can get those
Definitely
at
not.
Sally's. The pics.
I'm not
No,
wearing a
but
pick.
she not wearing a pick.
I might wear a wrap, but that's the extent of that.
I'm telling you, if you go to that store, you need to go the day before.
Well, I'm not going to be walking
Then you
around
need to
smelling
get
like
some,
corn
some
chips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not listening to you. All right, the rest you ladies, are y'all
I'm going in
Yeah.
2 hours.
Oh, you got 2 hours. Count down.
We got to
Count
hurry
down.
up.
I'm going tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Are y'all? Wait, y'all seem scared that y'all going tomorrow.
No,
Are
but
y'all
we on the
excited?
same page as tomorrow, right?
Are y'all excited? What y'all gonna wear?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I'm wearing.
Normal clothes.
You ain't gonna
What
wear
I
all
have
black?
on now?
Exactly. What you gonna tie a kente clock around?
Nope.
I can't say clothes.
What you gonna order at the snack shack?
Nothing.
So what happened was, you already know how I take fruit and stuff.
Yeah.
When I go, they don't have.
She
fruit
already
like
got her
that.
beef jerky and stuff in that purse.
Right.
I
Ready
always
to
have
go.
snacks. My blood pressure or my
Your
sugar.
sugar.
My blood sugar. may-
My sugar's diabetic.
I got you.
I always have snacks in the car, in my purse, at work, at home.
Wait, did y'all see the meme talk about Black Panther gonna make over $20 million and $4 at the snack bar?
Nationwide.
So have you heard about the movie at all? Or?
No.
No?
It's a superhero movie, and people keep confusing it with Black Panther, the organization, and
They're
it is.
kind of putting it together.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
a
not.
Marvel.
It's a Marvel comic. It's a comic book. It's a super.
But some of the actors are from Africa, though, correct?
Yeah,
So that's where the
it's
African
based-
garb comes
right,
in.
it's
wearing
based
the
off
African
of
attire.
that.
Black people
but-
just get happy when we
Yeah.
have
Yeah, but
something.
Finally got a superhero.
Right.
No, we
No,
have
we've
one
had-
before. We
who?
had Blade. Blade
Blade
was
was,
a comic book, and people
Blank
don't
Man
realize
too.
it.
What about Blank Man?
Oh,
Those are back
I
in
drew a
y'all
blank
time.
because I didn't.
Yeah, that ain't for our
never
time.
heard
But they had other black, but this is I think it's a different time, and
It's
this
like
is
sci-fi.
the first time that it's a majority all black cast. So
I'm shocked nobody came for no outfits for you.
Right.
No,
For
I'm
special
shocked.
designs.
Yeah, like make me something out of the kente clock.
Well, you'll be ready if they do.
Yeah.
Like Google it.
you should have just saved your bridesmaid's dress. Remember, I had an
I
African
do
theme.
have it.
Yeah, I had an
Somewhere I
African
do.
theme wedding.
That's
She
right.
show up in that damn bridesmaid.
My dresses. I made my dresses so that they were after 5 dresses.
They still were
afterwards.
nice dresses.
So
she just
it
had
was-
the garb.
yeah.
She come to the movies with that damn.
You're going to be trying to take it.
No.
V, tomorrow you're gonna be Googling.
Right? After I leave here, I'm going to be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably gonna see a lot of Black Panthers in there too.
Oh, I love the one that was the man dressed up like Coming to America.
Oh yeah, that was
I
the
actually
best.
meant like, never mind.
Like it's almost a black holiday right now.
Yeah.
yeah?
Basically, to be honest. All right.
She's like, okay. I learned something new tonight.
Right.
All right. Let's
She's gonna Google it on
Right.
break.
I'll check it right now.
let's move on. So first off, to start with, have you guys all heard Drake's? It's not new, but it's like a month old. God's Plan, the
girl,
song.
I might have that one.
Have you?
I have not yet.
Oh, never.
That might not be a good question for none of us at this table because
Well, it's not necessarily the song; it's the video. But you guys don't even have to talk about the video. I'm gonna get into this next part. He gave away $1 million in the God Swam video, like by giving back to the community. You guys don't even have to watch the video. Like,
I think I did hear about
yeah. So, what do you guys think about that?
That's nice. It's nice to get back.
What about you?
Yep, definitely.
Who did he give the money to? Like just
Random.
random?
Just random. He bought somebody a car. I seen some.
And I think it was all like in.
And
Groceries?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He paid for
Yeah.
all their groceries. I was
Yeah,
like,
he went to
dang,
the
I wish
grocery
I knew
store.
I was in that store.
Come on, Gibber, get at the table. Get your chair.
$1 million. I think it was all in Florida.
So he
too,
did it
though.
in
Yeah.
pieces. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Recorded
just.
it.
I think that's awesome.
That's
If I
what
was-
the video is, though. Like him giving the people. That's the music video. Him giving people the money.
So if you was in the grocery store and you was thinking you was just gonna buy some milk and you found out he was paying
Shit.
double back and
Go
forth.
get another cart. Go.
Lobster.
Right.
Little shrimps.
And then he leave right at it's your turn. You start taking the stuff back.
Gotta go put all this shit back.
Man, who's gonna pay for that?
He was. Go catch him.
Hey, Drake.
I didn't
We
hear a
have
little
an
bit about
episode
it.
of Supermarket Sweep. Remember the show?
Oh, I love that show.
Exactly. Get what you can. Man, I'll be
Probably
fine.
gonna have
I'll
all
go to
kind
the
of shit.
seafood aisle. What aisle would you go to if you had that option?
Depends on what store.
Yeah, it depends on the store.
We'll say it was Walmart.
Say it was either Walmart, Target. I mean, just like a grocery store. What would your first stop be?
The makeup aisle.
Okay.
I'd run for that makeup.
Yeah.
Right.
And then so you'll just scoop all that up.
Yeah.
Right.
If I was to think, I think I'd go get formula and diapers. Pack that mess.
That's
up
the
and
first
sell
thing
it.
I'm going for.
You gonna go sell it?
Well, y'all want to know where I'm going to go?
Well, oh, the
We already know where you
Hey,
going.
that's a good one.
yeah,
To the wine aisle.
yeah, that's a good one too. Well, on my way to diapers,
Because I might be able to sell them bottles half.
It makes some
I
back.
think I would do cleaning supplies.
Cleaning. Yeah.
But that's kind of like, remember when T.I. went in Target
For
before
Christmas.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Shoot, if I only had some skates, I would have went and grabbed the TV. PS4.
iPad.
Yep.
That's why I said it depends on the store. Target, that's a whole nother ball.
And I love
So
Target.
if it was Target for you,
Oh,
what would
Jesus.
what would you
I'd
what
be in
aisle
the
would you
arts
go
and
in?
crafts section. I would be in the clothes section. I would.
But 45 minutes. What if you?
I'll be in electronics.
Oh, 45
Yeah,
minutes?
definitely
I'll
like
just
Oh,
slide.
no, they're going to be broke by the time you give me 45 minutes.
That's too long. That's too long.
I'll do electronics all
I'll be
Yeah.
sliding and gliding.
cameras.
And no food for me. I'll get everything else.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't buy no food either. Actually, no. I probably would buy food.
Unless I was in a grocery store.
Because you could resell food. Like when you get really high and expensive food, you could resell it.
Or you could have a little snack on the way while you eat it. You're trying to gather up everything. So much energy.
No, I would not be thinking about that.
Right. I'm
But
trying to get
that's
stuff.
just like what the people who do the coupon, they stockpile and then have a sale.
Yeah, because what if Brenda having a diabetical moment? She might have to go to the candy aisle and go get some.
No, I don't want
Sassy
candy.
B. No, but I can
want-
see you stopping for a Mountain. I'll stop for a Mountain Dew or Dr Pepper. Just
Girl, I ain't stopping for nothing. I'm going.
It's
to
like those expensive, you know, the one food that you pass by, like, it's just not worth it. That's what I would go for.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let's move on to something that happened more recently. Well, I think it happened a day or two ago. There was a shooting at a high school in Florida. A 19-year-old shot. He injured like 30 to 50 people, but he killed like 17 people.
You know,
In the
that was
school.
in the city that I lived in, right? It was in
I thought
Tamarack.
you was in Tamarack.
I was in Tamarack.
Is that where
It
the
was in
center is?
Tamarack.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that, V? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was horrible.
Yeah.
It's scary. It makes you like not even want to put your kids in school. Really.
Do you have
Right.
kids?
I do.
So that it would hit home.
Yeah. That's scary. That's really scary.
You don't, like you can't do anything if they're at school. Like you wouldn't even think.
Right.
Because you think they're safe in school.
Right.
Yep.
But how did he even get on the school grounds? Like I know he was a former student there, but there should like at large high schools. I know they have security guards, and you got to go through the office first. So like, how did any of that even?
And he was expelled.
Oh
Yeah, he was.
Yes.
He was no
And he
longer
was
a student
banned from going to the school with a backpack.
Heck,
So
yeah, he wasn't
he
even
couldn't
allowed,
even carry
yeah.
a backpack.
Yeah, they said that they had already told the FBI about him because
Really?
stuff that he was putting on YouTube, he was
Right.
he was like
recording
sending.
and
Were they
everything.
All
telling
kinds of crazy
parents?
stuff.
Were they giving parents warnings? Because they should have did that.
They said the kids at the school were already saying if anybody shoots up the school, it would be him.
Are you serious?
So they had already been saying this about him.
Oh.
So it's almost kind of scary. Like where's your due diligence? Do you just
Yeah.
like? I would just be hollering out like, I think he's gonna kill somebody.
I don't know, we staying home. Y'all
Look.
can say ship our stuff over the internet.
Yeah.
She said ship or stuff.
Email us something.
It's scary.
It's
Well,
really
you
scary.
have a lot of people who do homeschooling
Because of that,
It
and I
makes
think
you
it's going
want
to go to that.
Yeah,
too.
because it's like it's so scary that you send your kids to a place where they're supposed to be safe,
Right.
and then you can't get to them. Like that has to be the
Worst thing.
the
And
worst
then, too, where
feeling.
was his parents? Why?
Oh,
The-
so
oh,
no,
the
his
mom was
parents-
there.
So
He
the
was
dad
adopted.
died
Yeah.
years ago.
And
and
the
the
mom
mom
just
just
died in
recently
November.
died. But he was adopted originally, so
So they don't know what kind of genes he really probably came
Yeah.
from. Where them real parents at? Because that DNA tells a lot. You know what I mean?
That's horrible.
Yeah.
How do you even get a hold of a gun that?
Well, he
auto-
was 19, right?
Yeah,
So,
at
yeah.
18 you could buy it.
You can buy a gun.
Where was he still doing this? Well, some people still.
No, he's not in school anymore.
He was living with somebody else, and whoever took him in knew he had guns, but they claimed he was supposed to have it locked away.
Yeah, and he's 19. So he's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, but then at the same time, he's an adult. So
He's an
people
adult,
can't
right?
Right.
control a grown person.
What he-
well, if you living in my house, I can.
No, but if they going to work, how do they know
Yeah,
what he's doing?
He's 19.
But what did they say was his reason behind doing it?
I don't
Well,
think
the
they know.
media
Well,
is
they
trying to
keep
say.
saying that he's
Yeah.
mentally ill, and then they said he was autistic. So just because you're autistic doesn't give you the right.
Right, to
and
go
that,
kill all
at
these
the end
people.
of the day, he was a menace. Don't blame it on the mentally ill. Don't
Don't
blame it
blame
on
it on
anything
anything.
else. He was just a menace.
And if
period.
he was mentally ill, why wasn't he
In a facility.
getting
Right.
the right?
No,
the
I
right
think
attention?
the media just changes it when your skin color is a certain color. You mentally ill, but
Yeah.
if you was black or if you were Mexican, it would be different.
Yeah.
You were a
I'm
gang
sorry,
member.
that's just
you
what
were,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not a thug. He's not that.
Yeah,
he,
exactly.
He was an orphan. They
Yeah.
they had him as an orphan.
Oh, they put him.
That-
Yeah,
autistic.
but let him have been black. If he was black or Mexican, it would have been a whole different story. Oh, he came from this. He came from that. But now they're trying to like paint this picture
No,
to
you
make
came from bad genes.
exactly point blank and period.
Yeah.
Mental ill. I mean, I believe that that's a thing, but at the same time, don't try to blame it on that because if that was if he
You're
was a
trying
different
to
race,
justify
exactly.
his actions, and it's not about his actions. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
At the end
Yeah.
of the day,
the same thing they would call anybody else.
Yep.
It would be a whole different story. They'd be like, "Well, his mama was on drugs and da-da-da-da."
he has a
Child,
criminal
please.
record, and he has a record. Because,
But they ain't said nothing about that though.
You're right. So it's like
I already know how the
please.
system works.
Yeah, it's just kind of one-sided.
Very one-sided.
We all know that.
Yeah, but we just want to give our condolences
Definitely
To
to
the
the family.
To the
yeah,
families.
that lost someone on that day because that has to be tragic.
It has to
Even
be.
a student.
And did y'all see that one of the kids did a Snapchat?
Yeah,
You could hear the freaking gun.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. And then people were like, oh, well, why would you Snapchat? But just think about it.
right.
Proof. And then not only that, you can feel it. You can hear the gun. It was just like, what the?
Why wouldn't you give somebody an idea of what was going on?
Yeah, because if
Because
you
when
passed
you
away,
died, yeah, you at least giving them their last things you
And
see.
you don't
can
know
help.
what he was snapping. He could have been snapping anything.
And it happened.
And you don't complain when they snapping fights on the
Exactly.
So,
Because what if he would have passed away? The mother would have been like, well, thank God. At
Yeah.
least I know what happened to my child.
I know a few security guards. I know one security guard jumped in front of a bullet for a kid.
And
A
a
teacher
coach.
did
A
too.
coach.
teacher,
Yeah.
coach. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. I don't know.
I couldn't.
Gun laws, y'all need to
But
maybe
why are you
change
killing
them.
these kids if you got kicked out of school? Did these kids get you kicked out of school?
No.
He was
So
just
what's the
He
reason?
was mad about a girlfriend too.
Yeah,
A
There was
so
a guy who
girlfriend,
had
his
a
mother
girl-
passing.
yeah.
I guess that he didn't have a dad, but those are excuses.
Okay, then
Yeah.
no offense, but go kill yourself.
That's how-
Don't
that-
take it
that's
out on
right.
other people. So
I don't believe in suicide, but I'd rather you harm yourself than harm somebody.
Yeah,
that
go
had
in your
nothing to
room
do
if you're unhappy, and don't take like 17
innocent
people's lives.
People, kids.
because
So-
it's not changing your situation at all.
Exactly.
It made it worse.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they arrested him like it was nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like
Girl,
surprised he didn't get shot or
Girl.
something.
Right.
You
As
know
soon
what I'm
as he
saying?
came out the door.
Let it
Yeah.
have been a black man with a
Exactly.
bottle and some Skittles.
Oh, he had a
Yeah.
gun.
Yes. No, but all he had was Skittles and
Right.
iced tea. This man is dead.
Yep.
Girl, please.
It's a shame.
We might need to get off that subject.
Yeah, because
Because it could get deep.
The injustice.
Yeah. 'cause
At the
it's-
end of the
it's-
day, he was just nothing but a little bastard.
Exactly.
But they're not going to paint him like that. But Trayvon Martin was painted like that, right? Girl,
Yeah, I'll just point it out. He's a little bastard.
anything browner than them.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move.
Yeah, let's talk about
I gotta
something
get y'all
different.
like out the route, royal me in on certain topics. I have some topics that are a little touchy.
Trigger
So,
point.
Yeah, my trigger.
Yeah, no, that
You
might
see,
be
that's not my
hard.
trigger.
Okay, let's move on. All right. So let's talk about. I got LeBron James on here a few times tonight, but let's talk about.
LeBron James.
Yeah, Lebanon James. He's possibly going to be producing the new House Party remake. How do y'all feel about that?
I'm for it.
I haven't heard of
V,
it.
have you watched? You've watched House Party, the original House Party, right?
The lady
No.
the lady
Kid and
been
Play
making
back in
dresses.
the day.
No, I haven't.
Not
Design
1,
it.
2, or 3.
Those were back
Gilbert?
in the day.
Y'all gotta go.
Where y'all from? Arizona?
I am from here. He's from LA.
You should
You
have
know,
watched
he
it.
ain't never
watched it. Yeah.
That man said.
No, the old house parties like from
Martin.
the 80s and the 90s
Yeah.
that had
Martin.
Kid and Play and Martin and
Yeah.
all of those guys.
No.
Oh
You
wow.
gotta watch that. It's a classic.
Yeah, that original one is.
I think he should do it, but he has to do it right.
Yeah, because I think he's culturally aware to where he can do a good job.
They were saying them two little boys, them two little skinny boys, Ray Schrimmer, whatever their names are. They
We'll
were.
play them. Which
They
will
said
be
they
good.
would be a good fit for them.
They would be.
I don't know them people.
Me neither. I said them little boys.
See, now I'm with y'all. I don't even know what they look like. Who are they?
I didn't
Yeah,
know
that
they
one you
always
might wanna
don't have
skip
on a
that.
shirt. I don't know what they sing or anything.
That's funny. All right, so let's move on to the second one of LeBron James. Let's talk about a newscaster telling him to just shut up and dribble.
Oh.
Wait, what? When did this
Now,
happen?
This
let me go first.
like a day or two ago. Because,
Told him what?
Let me finish. The newscaster told him to shut up and dribble because it was
And
him
said he
and
was
Kevin
ignorant.
Durant.
She
Yeah,
called him ignorant.
him and Kevin Durant they filmed like this kind of scene in a
It's
car.
like a podcast,
yeah,
but they were in a car.
They were in a car, and he gave his opinion on Trump. And then they played that on the news, and the newscaster lady was like, "Well, it sounds like since you only what did she say?
You didn't graduate from high
school, so just dribble a ball.
you only
Yes.
make $100K a year playing
Right.
basketball.
So you shouldn't have left school early to make all of those
You might need to
millions
let her
of
see,
dollars or
actually see
something. She was aggravating.
Oh wow!
I almost shared it on my timeline.
Yeah, it's
just
crazy.
I didn't see that either.
She was
Yeah.
Fox
It was
News.
Fox-
It's just Fox News.
Yeah.
Right,
So
exactly.
See if you can find it so you
Oh
can
no, I
like
found it. I found it right
Exactly.
now because LeBron James said, like, I don't know how they got on the subject of Trump, but he said the number one job in America, the appointed person, is someone who doesn't understand the people and really don't give a fuck about the people. Speaking of Trump, and Kevin Durant chimed in and also said, when we're talking about leadership and what's going on in our country, it's all about leadership. And I learned that playing basketball. I learned a lot of life skills from playing basketball. You need to empower people. You need to encourage people. And that's what builds a great team. And I feel like our team as a country is not ran by a great coach.
Can you play the video for her of the lady? What she had to
Yeah,
say?
but it's kind of... I could play.
I just want you to hear what her
and how they got started on that was because, and I shared the video earlier today.
I was gonna share it too.
So they were in there and they were talking about, well, are you culturally aware? And they said, you would be amazed that I live in this neighborhood and I come outside and I have the N-word written on the side of my house. So I have to, yes, I make all this money, but I'm still in the same situation as everybody else. And so then that's why they were talking about like the Times and then that Orange Man and everything else.
And this is what she said.
Right. I should be numb to your behavior. I'm numb to this commentary, unless they run their mouths like that. Unfortunately, a lot of kids and some adults take these ignorant comments seriously. Look, there might be a cautionary lesson in LeBron for kids. This is what happens when you attempt to leave high school a year early to join the NBA. And it's always unwise to seek political advice from someone who gets paid $100 million a year to bounce a ball. Oh, and LeBron and Kevin, you're great players, but no one voted for you. Millions elected Trump to be their coach. So keep the political commentary to yourself, or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
But
How racist is that?
But and not only that, I said she can't say that to him because your president was a damn reality star.
Exactly.
So you can't say one person is qualified or another. At least they did something with themselves.
Everybody's qualified to give an opinion.
Yeah, you can give an opinion whenever you
Yeah,
want. Just
but-
like she gave her opinion.
But she gave her opinion like it was fact. It's
Yeah.
a totally different. When you give your opinion and you just leave it out there, but when you give your opinion and you act like it's the fact, then sit your ass down somewhere.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she was wrong for that. I'm shocked she hasn't got drugged.
Oh yeah, she got drugged a lot because I went through all the comments. She got drugged.
Oh my gosh.
Is she known for making remarks like that just for different
She's on Fox.
nationalities
Yeah.
and everything
Yeah.
else and everything?
You know they
It's
love their
acceptable.
president. She's one of them fools that voted for him.
We not Trump supporters over here, so.
Nope. I don't
Sorry.
like damn it, Donnie.
Would you guys be mad if I were?
You're
No.
not a Trump supporter.
Actually, you know
We're
what?
shutting this whole shit down.
I can't be mad at you. I just have a bunch of questions for
Yeah.
you. So I can't be mad at
Like,
the
why
person.
you vote for him?
Right.
Why he orange?
No, why he have a lace front?
Yeah. And why he ain't got no hair in the back?
You're gonna have to ask him all the questions. You know what I mean? All right. So let's talk about All-Star Weekend in LA.
Oh, did you say? Ooh, I want to know.
Yeah.
Get any dresses?
Yeah, I heard it was gonna be lit.
Yeah.
I did dress a lot of people
Really?
for that.
Cool. Are they like friends of yours or like?
A couple radio people,
Okay.
promoters, people are gonna be hosting things out there,
Okay,
stuff like
cool.
that.
Oh, that's neat. That's
So
pretty exciting.
about how many dresses you think?
I don't know. It's been a busy week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
definitely.
custom designs by you?
I did. I had a lot that I actually didn't even get to post because they were sold out, like within 3 hours.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
That's great. Were you making any plans to go there this weekend?
Not really.
No.
No, I'm not really.
You're gonna be too busy, girl.
Yeah, and then I got little ones.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
So do everyone usually put your dresses on, tag you, and get you
Oh,
out
yeah.
there tomorrow?
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you ladies job in All-Star Weekend? If
Girl, we in Phoenix. We ain't going nowhere.
My dress will be ready tomorrow.
Oh, you fitted her already?
I got her.
She got me.
No, I like to see how it. Never mind. She didn't do no measurements.
Because she's a perfect size 6.
Yeah, she already knows.
So your dresses is out the door for All Star already.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
That's exciting.
You're gonna be like, that's me.
Right.
Do you ever have to do any kind of rush alterations and that kind of stuff, or do people offer? Well, and we'll get into it, I guess, afterwards. So I got a bunch of questions.
Me too. I got a whole bunch of questions too. I
Okay.
was just trying to.
Alrighty then. Since we wanna let's get to snacking so that we can get back.
Because that's just bothering me.
It's a piece going straight forward.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was just sticking straight up, like waving at us.
Yeah.
Maybe we should eat so then we can.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
what
got
I
a lot
was
of
gonna
questions
say.
too. I'm so interested.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Make sure you got my dress in the trunk, girl.
She gonna go try on her dress after we get this food. We'll be right back.
I gotta run around the block a couple of times and then I'll try.
My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get shot. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times your nose ring. You better back off before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spitting facts. My middle name Bougie, so you know it's rap. Yeah, double C's on my eyes, so I'm seeing clear. Just left the dealership, I'm a swerve and stare. On the loop 202, and I'm heading near you. What? Okay, I might just pull up in the Accord, but don't worry, got the X3 keys in the door. What more can y'all even ask for? Fan first, pot son, sitting pretty, we on, yeah, we about to be litty on the moon, and we got new work coming real soon. And as for you, you should have been on, cause we about to take over the whole damn zone. We doing this as a team, so we all about to be flash you up, bling bling. Right, get it, but back to me. 800 on some bundles, that's nothing. A stack on some shoes, that's nothing. I know it's
And we are back from break, ladies and gentlemen. How was the food?
It was amazing. Thank you guys.
I ain't eat nothing, but it was good.
She's like, I didn't eat none.
Just
but it
what
was
was good? What was
skip
good?
over her.
You compared it.
The drink.
It was tasty.
I
the
enjoyed it
cupcake.
all.
Oh, the pineapple.
We
drink.
don't even have cupcakes. She just
The drinks were so pretty. They look like cupcakes in a
they
glass.
did kind of look like
Yeah,
that.
they did.
See?
I thought it was a cake batter drink.
Exactly.
Oh boy, if it was cookie batter, she would have drank it.
No, it was supposed to be sugar cookie, but they didn't have the right stuff. So I'll have to
Girl,
do
we
sugar
got it.
cookie.
We still on point.
That's fine. All right. So, as we said before, Miss V, this half is all about you. So, do you want to go ahead and give an introduction about you, yourself, V's Boutique? And then I'll go into and then after you give an introduction, then I'll ask you a few more questions.
Okay. Yeah, well, V's Boutique is a celebrity-inspired store. We do have an online location, like store and a retail location. And we're looking to really expand here in Arizona.
I like it. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how you got started?
Yeah, I'm from here, Phoenix, Arizona. And I got started 2 years ago
2 years ago?
with my online store.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So, online was first. And
And then the retail.
Okay, so how hard was it transitioning from online to retail?
It was really hard.
It was?
Yeah. I don't think people really know or even think that it's really that hard, but it's really hard.
What was some of the process that you had to go through?
Just knowledge, pretty much. Like, when I first started, I didn't know how to use a computer, really. I really didn't know a lot. Then it was like, where am I going to be making my purchases from? Made a lot of wrong purchases. Then I was like, I wasn't really, really knowing what I really wanted to focus on, what type of clothing. And then once I got into my retail more, then that's when I really knew I wanted to do, celebrity-inspired fashion.
Right. All right, for 2 years, you're booming.
Yeah, you are here. You are booming.
So, have you always been into design since you were younger, or how did you get started with that?
No, I wanted to open a shoe store.
Okay.
I'm a shoe fanatic. I feel like shoes are shoes. And then I met my husband took me to LA, and I was like, whoa! When I saw their fashion, I was like, where have I been at all my
You
life?
spend all the man money, huh? In LA.
I was like, whoa! And then AZ, we really don't have fashion out here, so it's really basic. Everybody looks the same type of thing.
Flip flops.
Yeah.
Hat.
So that's what made me.
Y'all.
I don't have flip flops on, but flip flops, hats, just simple ponytails.
Yeah.
The bare minimum.
Yeah.
Because it's so hot.
So I definitely wanted to do that. Do fashion.
What high school did you go to out here?
I went to 2 high schools. I went to Agua Fria and Estrella, which they made it into a community college now.
Oh.
Okay, so Collison.
Yep.
So since you have such a strong passion for shoes, what inspired you to love shoes? Or have you just always?
Yeah, just always, yeah.
Tennis shoes, heels, it doesn't matter.
Heels,
shoes.
boots. Not really tennis shoes. I swear I've only owned 1 pair of tennis shoes.
Wow.
Even before my kids, actually, before my twins, I always wore nothing but high heels.
Oh.
Then after I had my twins, and I was like, whoa.
I need some tennis
I need
shoes.
some, flats or something. And I never, now I wear everything.
Okay. Do you ladies have any questions? I know I have a few more, but...
So, you're a shoe fanatic. I completely understand. You buy shoes just because.
She getting happy over there.
I know, because me and
Okay.
shoes and purses are my 2 things.
Yeah.
I love. And so, what is your one pair of shoes that you never thought you would ever have, and you have them? And what's that one pair of shoes?
That I don't want to have, or
Or that
that
you
you
want to? That's your ultimate pair of shoes, that holy grail of all shoes for you.
I think
don't
she
know.
mean design wise.
Or
I
even
like
designer brand.
I wear red bottoms, but I hate them. But I they're really uncomfortable.
These is bloody shoes.
Yes, they hurt. You could literally not wear them for 20 minutes. That's it.
That's why they bloody shoes, huh?
Yep. Your toes are bloody.
Yeah. Those are horrible.
No, my sister is just telling me that too.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
That's crazy. Well, I still want a pair.
I
You still want to be
those. I wanted Jimmy Choo's. That
Yeah.
was, that was I think those are my shoes.
Giuseppe's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At least the ones Ali Spoon has, those gold ones. I want those.
Yeah.
What did you say, Giuseppe's?
Giuseppe's. You have some Giuseppe's?
Shut up.
They're 4 times red bottoms.
Right.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're expensive.
That's insane.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So, I know that you have your store. Now, do you design any of the pieces? I can't speak tonight, Jesus. Do you
Yeah,
design?
some pieces I do. I definitely want to do it more, just as I grow. Yeah, I really want to open like my next location inside Fashion Square Mall.
Oh,
So when we do that, we do want to like do a warehouse where we'd be actually like really designing our pieces.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So where do you get your inspiration from? If you are to design something, where does your inspiration come from?
Just like celebrities. Like I look at everything they wear and you'd think it's weird, but like a month later it's like super popping. And you're like, oh my god, I knew I should have done
So
something.
you kind of
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, I'm always a bad one. So now some people are not shaped
You
right.
took my question. I was thinking, I was trying to figure out, how do I ask this question?
No,
Go
so
for
you
it.
know how there's some bad bodies and there's some bad bodies, and these
Because
are
she
for-
has bad bodies in her clothes.
Yeah, those are bad bodies, and I'm talking about these bad bodies over here.
You know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like good.
So how do you, like when they come in and you knew they were built wrong before they walked in the door? So how do you handle?
Like which direction
Like,
do you
yeah.
send them, and how do you handle
Like
it?
if somebody come in looking like a trucker, and then somebody come in looking all dainty.
But
how do
see,
you do
it
that?
depends how they feel too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some thicker girls are really
Yeah.
cute.
No, they
can-
don't. No, yes,
and they
I'm
can rock
thinking
it.
like they're built like SpongeBob, or
Oh, Jesus.
You mean not so curvaceous?
Yeah, we'll say that.
whatever. Yeah, they're just built wrong.
Because a lot of the
Yeah.
dresses look form-fitting, too. That I
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah.
So how do you, like, they're confident in their shape, but you see it's not the right look for them. So
Yeah.
how do you handle something
To
like
get
that?
them to
Well, I pretty much like get them comfortable to where they tell me what they like, and then I'm like, well, look at this one. Like, what if you tried this? And they'll be like, oh, I don't know, really. But they try it on, and it looks
And then
good.
they love it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
So
they
you
love
already got an eye for what,
Yeah.
For what
They-
works
they-
with
I just
people's
gotta get
color.
a feel for what they like and how they like to dress, and then I could dress you.
it. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
So you don't let them come in and then put them in something that's gonna look really crazy on them.
No, because then at the end, your name's on
Your
it
name
too.
is
Right.
on it.
At the end of the
Good
day.
point.
What was she thinking letting you walk out there like that?
You're probably thinking, what was I thinking?
Yeah. So that's cool.
So, do you feel confident that you could dress anybody of any size, of any shape? Or?
Well, we're actually gonna get into plus sizes now, so I feel like when I do that, it's gonna be like way.
Right.
That's good.
There's so many people that go in there for plus sizes, and I'm like, and she's like, girl, you gotta get us too, and
No,
I'm like,
you have to.
true.
Because I was looking at a lot of the dresses and I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
we only go
So
up to large
Cause
right
that
now.
little blue one with all them little straps. Dang, I wish I could get in that. Back in the days,
bag.
back in the days, I could have gotten that dress with no problem.
Back in the, yeah.
Well, we ain't back today.
So going back to design, can you like give us, and not necessarily an example, but can you kind of explain to us what was your first piece that you like ever designed? If you remember. No, was it that long ago?
Yeah, it's been a while. I really don't remember my very first piece.
What's your favorite?
I feel like they're all my favorite. You know, they're all just different, and I feel like I just love every single one of them.
Because they fit the people you put them on.
And not just that, I just like people ask me like, why did you get this one? And I'm like, I don't know, I just, you know,
It's my favorite.
yeah.
Does stuff come to you in your sleep sometime?
Sometimes.
Not a lot, but sometimes.
Not a lot, just sometimes.
Do you look at something and like redesign it? You know how.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
get me. Don't
haven't
get
No,
me.
done that yet.
you know how you look at something.
Yeah, yeah,
'cause,
yeah.
Like if you shoe shop, you're like,
Yeah.
this would be really cute if the
If it
strap
has
was
it,
right
yeah.
here over
Yeah.
there. So okay.
Okay. All right. So speaking more on your business, how did you choose? Where are you located, and how did you choose that location?
We're located in downtown Phoenix at 2530 North 7th Street. And I chose that location because everybody wanted me to open in Scottsdale. And yeah, it was, you
That's
know,
what I thought you were originally.
upscale type of thing. But I wanted to be central for everybody.
Right.
So I felt like downtown was a good first store.
That's smart.
Then I had to and I had to get a feel for business as well.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to jump into something, oh my God,
Yeah.
and then not know what was going to be the outcome.
So has your family been very supportive of your business ventures? Do they work with you in the shop?
No family. Mainly, my family is really small. I call my family like my kids, my husband,
Okay.
and they are really like supportive. Yeah.
Okay. I got another question.
Dang, the K got all the questions
Right.
tonight.
If y'all
We
got
all
any,
do.
just yeah.
We're gonna jump in a minute here. Y'all know I got one.
I know you do, and I'm really mad because I just lost what I had to say. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that. How hard was it for you to find employees, the perfect employees, I guess you can say, to work?
I haven't found a perfect employee.
No?
No.
Do you have any employees, or do you just work?
I did have employees, but it didn't go good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they see what you're doing and how you're doing it and success-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I trust people too easily.
Hating, they start from
And, yeah.
Opposed to trying to learn the job and do the
My
job.
distributors, my this, my that. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
And I try to make them win, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, you could only make them win to a certain point.
Exactly.
As much as they want to.
Wow.
So it hasn't been really, really good yet.
No. So, do you have at least one person right now?
I did have one person. I think I haven't had an employee for about like a month and a half.
Oh.
But sometimes that's good because your name is on everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like nobody, like, my number one thing is my customers always tell me, like, oh my God, I've never been treated with such good customer service.
Because you're right there doing it.
Yeah, I do it myself. Like, I'll zip you up, I'll do your shoes, I'll do this, I'll do that. And to me, it doesn't feel like I have to do it. It just feels like
natural.
I want
Want
to do
to
it.
do
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
They're investing in you, you invest in them.
Yeah.
So you almost are like a personal fashion
Yeah.
stylist in
Yeah.
a sense. That's awesome. And you just smile, huh?
And your so how is that going to work for you when you expand? That you'll have, because you'll have multiple stores, right?
Yeah. So then I would get employees.
Okay.
That's why I haven't opened in Fashion Square yet.
Oh yeah, because they gotta be top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just got to recruit, basically. You're going to have to really sit down there and recruit people to be like who you need them to be.
Yep.
And then a training program.
Yeah.
It's a year-long
Yeah.
training program.
But I feel like they never get it. Like,
Because they have to believe in your dream and be ready with
right?
you.
I don't think they see
Yeah.
it how I see it, and I don't
They
think
might
they'll ever see it
make
how
a
I see
customer
it.
mad, and then you're like, your name is here on online somewhere, and then you're like, well, I never even met you.
Yeah.
That's a hard.
It'll work itself out.
It will. You'll find that one. You'll find that person.
Yeah.
When it's
I'll
time.
work for you, girl. You're like, yeah, that look good.
Where your daddy at?
Where your uncle at?
You got an uncle.
They just always go
You know, we always steer it toward the wrong way.
Have to go.
So, given that you're into fashion, have you yet to go to New York Fashion Week?
I haven't.
Just to make it up.
That was just what, last week or this week?
Yeah, it was. I think it was like last week.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah. Is that one of your in the near future? Will you? Be
Yeah,
maybe
I definitely
going
want to try a couple places this year, like a couple fashion shows and stuff and whatnot. But yeah,
Have you done a fashion show yet?
I have.
Oh, awesome.
Here
Okay.
in Arizona?
Yep.
or- Can you-
I did.
When is it?
We did the Battle of the Salons. That was very successful. Then that's pretty much the ones that we've been doing now. We're fairly new. We've been in business for the retail location 9 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's been very successful.
No, we know that.
Yeah.
We see that.
We see it.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I have another question.
You
Given
got all
that-
the questions tonight.
Yeah, well, I gotta have something if y'all.
Oh, we were waiting.
No, we
We're not quite.
Well, yeah, I know, but
My question gonna be later. Later is greater.
oh my gosh! All right. So, as before, fashion. Do you draw inspiration from like the fashion overseas in England, Japan? No, you don't. And no inspiration from them.
Not really. I mean, I have my person that draws, and I really suck at drawing, you guys. Like, so I have my person that actually draws the stuff up. Then I have my people that actually make the stuff, and that's how.
That's all.
But where
So
do you
you
draw
kinda-
your inspiration
Yeah,
from?
like,
though?
I tell her, like, look, girl, what if we do it like this, and make this short, and make this long, and make this side open, and she just draws it
And
up.
it's just like a miracle. She gives you what you
Exactly
had in your
what you were
head.
thinking. Oh,
And if not, then she makes a couple changes, and then we're good.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
that is awesome. So, do you ever draw inspiration off of an artist or?
I do a lot of
personality.
screenshotting, and then go from
And
there.
then you go from there. Gotcha. So in Phoenix, Arizona, we have a lot of celebrities that come here. Have you drawn any inspiration from people that have visited?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Just thinking of body type, like
Celebrities visiting.
yeah.
Okay, so you gave me another question I could ask.
So, because you know how you look at somebody's body and you're like, well, wow, this would look good on them. I want to dress them.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I see a lot of celebrities and I'm like, oh, I want to dress them.
For instance?
A lot of people. I mean, I want to dress everybody, but then, you know,
just think of like one person that you looked at their body and was like, damn, I could really dress them.
Khloe Kardashian.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So when this kind of ties with T to the East question, when you see people just like out on a daily basis, do you like realize? How can I say this? Do you like redress them in your mind?
Yeah, I feel like we all do that.
Then I'm a fashionista. I'm a fashion designer then.
I'm a fashionista.
Especially go to the club. Yep.
Oh, right? That's why you don't go out, huh? Like, oh my God.
Do you take cards when you go out? Like,
yeah, I do. But my marketing director, I feel like sometimes she feels like more me than me.
Mm-hmm.
She's like not shy. She's like, oh, here you go. You know, I'm more shy, so I'm like,
yeah.
But she does it for me. I'm like, hey, girl.
I know Kimmy asked you this question already, but have you ever designed a wedding dress?
No.
Do you plan to or hope to in the near future?
Not really. That's not really like what I'm trying to aim for, like that type of style or fashion or anything like that. Yeah. Okay. Not really.
So have you? You answered it, but I have a question. So since you say you love shoes, do you ever look at shoes and that give you inspiration for a dress that can go with those shoes?
Yeah.
That does.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's kind of funny to me that none of us have asked this question yet. Can you give us your favorite shoe brand and then your favorite like clothing brand designer wise?
Clothing wise, I really don't have a favorite. I mean, it could be something super cheap, and if I think it's cute, it's cute. Mm-hmm. And then if it's expensive, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But it just depends, you know what I'm saying? And shoes, I mean, I really like red bottoms. Mm-hmm. Even though they're so painful, but I really just
like them.
They bloody shoes.
Question. So you have 3 girls.
Yeah.
How are they? Are they fashionistas already, or?
Not really. My oldest one, she's more like tomboyish. Mm-hmm. My little itty bitty one, that one, she's like, oh mom, I want that dress when I'm big. I'm like, oh.
So you have all girls.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you ever think about getting into men's fashion? Or?
I do, definitely. That's a good question. Yeah, definitely towards the end of this year, I definitely want to have him open up men's.
Go on, give it.
Yeah.
We'll come help when they trying on this stuff, okay?
It depends on who.
They're cool. They don't need
If you get Idris,
we'll sit back in the office, and then when we ready to come help, we just have a camera so we can see who come in.
When Idris come in there, let me know.
I just feel like our fashion sucks out here.
Yeah.
For both men and women. Yeah. You know? It just sucks.
Yeah. So do you look to other cities like?
Definitely.
And then other countries?
Like LA, Miami. Those are like really Paris, my inspiration for fashion.
Right. Yeah.
Definitely them. And I definitely want to have AZ like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Girl, get it on the map then.
Right. Exactly. So what brands, how do you go about choosing what brands to sell in your store?
See, if I like it, I buy it. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. It's really not necessarily like a brand. Mm-hmm. Shoes it is. I'm more like I'll sell like Liliana footwear or like Cape Robin footwear, stuff like that.
So can you explain how does the clothing purchasing process work for clothing then? Like the business side of that.
What do you mean?
Like how do you go about purchasing what clothes to sell in your store?
I just look.
But like how is that process? Like with the distributors and all that stuff, how does that all work out?
It's just mainly online. You go, you see the companies that you work with. That's what I'm saying. That's the hardest process right there. Like actually getting to like a certain company or what other companies offer. And then once you get your like little thing going on, then
you stay with them.
Yeah.
Do you keep a certain amount? Like, do you only say I only want 1 or 2 of these?
Well, it has to be wholesale. It has to be by bundle.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not a lot, but minimum 6 pieces of each style.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay.
And I typically don't order more than 6 pieces because you don't want the whole
Everybody to look
Scottsdale looking, wearing the same dress out to the nightclub.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so, what sizes do you normally buy? Let's say of those 6 dresses.
Well, they come sized already. Like, they'll give you 2 small, 2 medium, 2 large.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So 2 of the same body types would have
Yeah.
it, but not like I got it.
Not a whole bunch of people.
Everybody be like, V's petite.
Right.
You be like,
So, who was your favorite celebrity or person that you styled? Like, you were like, I want to style that person all the time because they're my favorite body shape wise and everything else.
I would say Karen King. Just because it's not necessary. She does have a banging body. Like,
oh, is she?
Oh my God.
Love and Hip Hop. Right?
Yep.
Wow.
I would say her, not just necessarily because of body or anything like that. She's just very humble.
Mm-hmm. Is she really a nice person?
Super humble. She's
That's
like,
awesome.
a title to her is like nothing. And I like people like that.
Okay, cool.
And she's scrappy mama, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't need to tell them that. I said maybe she didn't need to tell them all that.
I don't even like Scrappy because these two be liking him with the bun.
I like his bun.
When he put that bun on.
I like the bun, the man, the whole thing. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna front and say it's only just the bun. Nope,
Yeah.
it's the whole package.
So it's just her personality and how
Yeah,
humble
just
she
her.
really
Yeah.
actually is.
She really goes out of her way to do stuff for you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
That's
sweet.
sweet.
That is very
Should
sweet.
be.
That's
TTB.
cool.
I'm good.
You know?
My
You
question- my question is about something else.
Yeah.
Get to it. Why you
Okay, so I
asking?
will get I will get to it.
Maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. She
This is the last question.
Oh, so mine is the last question?
No, but I'm saying you can go ahead and,
Oh, okay.
go ahead and ask her, yeah.
So I had heard that when Keisha Cole came here, you were supposed to dress her. What happened with that?
Well, it was all worked out where I did have to dress her. Then she would she agreed to a picture, shout out, and just like we're gonna do further
Just
business.
like
you know,
You scratch my back.
I scratch yours.
Yep. And she was only supposed to take one outfit and 1 pair of shoes. And I brought her. It was a total of like 21 outfits that she was supposed to pick from that she told me she liked. So I went to go get it for her because she didn't want to leave her little room, and brought them back. She was gonna pick one and leave the rest there for me to pick up in the morning. That didn't work out. She went to the club. She didn't.
The lady didn't take 21 outfits, right?
No.
Oh.
No. I left her only 11 of them.
Okay.
Like 11, 12 outfits. And from those, she was supposed to pick one, though, for that night. That she was supposed to be showing up at International. And she showed up to International.
She had overalls on
Yep.
the pictures I seen.
Yeah.
Girl, please.
So,
child.
what happened to the 11 dresses?
She took them. She took the 11 dresses. She took
the lady don't stole
the
the damn dresses.
shoes, everything.
So, who gives people stuff like that for free?
Nobody.
Okay.
I mean, typically, if you dress people, you dress them with one outfit.
Right.
Exactly. And
One
if you
outfit.
take 12 outfits, you need to pay me for that.
That's
Yeah,
over a
or
week's
leave
worth of
'em.
outfits.
No, that's more than a week.
I said over a week's worth of outfits.
Yeah. So we were supposed to go that night out to International, and we were supposed to be sitting like with them and everything. But when I showed up and I saw her show up in overalls, I was just like,
She ain't
I'm
right.
going home.
She ain't right.
And then after that, never heard of my stuff, never heard of anything.
Keisha Cole, what her outfits at?
God don't like ugly, though. He don't like ugly.
I really
Yeah.
liked her, but you can't do people like that because once you do somebody like that, it's gonna come.
And
right
they try
back
to
around.
lie about it.
Yeah,
That was my
exactly.
thing. Like, you're in the wrong. Okay, be like, you know what? I'm sorry. Like, don't try to act like you really didn't take the stuff when you really did take the stuff.
Exactly.
There was too many people to witness that she did take the stuff.
That's ridiculous.
See, my conscience would have bothered
So
me.
did they ever ship it back to you?
They did. They shipped back 3 outfits. One of them was ripped. And
There
no
was
shoes.
12, so they can't count.
So wait, hold on. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because there's
So
12.
that's
you ship
9
back
left.
3.
What are
So
the
what
9
are the
though?
9?
Kept them.
Ooh, Keisha Cole,
And
baby
then
lady.
she kept them, but I know. Did you happen to see her possibly wearing one of your outfits on a reunion show?
Yeah, she wore one of the outfits at the reunion, and that's pretty much what triggered me to actually even put her on blast about it. Not necessarily that I wanted to be petty about it, but she was put on blast about it.
So who's seen this? Like,
My marketing director.
which reunion? Because I'm gonna go back and look.
It's only one that
Yeah,
she's
it's
in.
only
She was
reunion.
only in one, and
She was in the last season.
The last
Yeah.
season of
Girl, and she had your outfit. And you had
Yep,
it
but she
tailored?
had it. Yeah, she had it altered. She made it into capris type of thing. But when I posted the actual outfit and how she altered it, everybody, like, people were looking it up on, like,
You
seeing
might
if it was Gucci. They're like, Gucci didn't make that. And she was like, she just
Also,
let
she
the
tried to
whole-
make sure like it was somebody else.
Yeah,
Another
saying that she was dripping in Gucci with the woo.
No, you dripping in
Maybe she had
Gucci.
Gucci perfume
You
on.
dripping
Maybe
in-
that's what she was dripping in that perfume.
Yeah. People were calling her out about it.
That's
But you know,
hard.
God don't like ugly.
But if she did you like that, she probably did a lot of people
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. And then
That's
that's
what I
why.
was thinking.
Yeah.
And then the
This
thing
not
is
the
that
first
people
time.
were like business, you know what I mean? And they're probably like, oh, we're not going to put her on blast like that.
But people got to pay their
Or
bills
no,
too.
or they may like, no, we can't dress you. You need a deposit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Well, we
But
gonna
people
spread
got to
the-
pay their bills. You
We
don't
gonna
do that.
spread the word. Y'all better watch out for Keisha Cole because the lady is
Keisha
stealing
Cole.
y'all shit. Look, not Keisha Cole, but Keisha Cole. She's stealing y'all stuff and remaking it.
I'm weak. You might see Frankie in one of your outfits.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Then she
That's
tried to
probably why
blame
her other sister might have tried one on. That's why I busted.
She tried to blame her manager, saying that her assistant, that it was his fault that all this happened like that. Saying that he didn't tell her how many outfits he took.
But he didn't tell you that one you tried to alter was not the original.
Right? And she didn't
Well,
send that
they
back.
should have lied to her. Maybe they told her, "Oh, this is Gucci. We found this from Gucci."
No.
Yeah, no, you found it in Phoenix, Arizona,
Right?
at V's Boutique.
I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Wow.
That is, girl, I would have blasted that shit everywhere.
I did. I mean, I did blast it, and it was just like kind
TMZ.
of too much for me type
Yeah.
of thing.
It's just like,
Too
you know, at
many
the end of the
people
day,
got
God,
involved.
God
Well, you
see
need me
everything.
to, girl. I wish I would.
No.
I would have been on the shade room.
I get where you're going.
Because God
from.
sees
At the end of the
everything.
day, that's
Yeah.
your brand.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't want
Yeah, I didn't want to
Yeah.
look too unprofessional. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, she knew, she was quick to comment on that when she was blasted.
Yeah, but why are you commenting? Where's your people? Where's that assistant at?
That's
You ain't
bad.
dripping in Gucci.
That
You
goes to
dripping in
show.
V.
I don't really believe what anyone says nowadays.
Yeah.
You cannot trust their word. When
So
these
when they
celebrities
say they
are going
wearing
back and
Gucci, they
forth,
really
come
not
on,
wearing
They
it.
wearing
That's
Gucci.
Prada.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not Gucci.
And that happens in every city.
Right. Everywhere. I
But
wonder
why? Out in front, I'm
Right.
like, if I like something,
Because your
I
stuff
don't care
is so
where
nice.
you
Like,
get it.
why aren't
Yeah.
you just saying, I'm in V's?
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure she would have if
But she didn't.
the
If she
business
instilled
would
it.
have went right, but she didn't conduct the business part.
Right, so why
So
she
she
gonna
lied.
shout your
So
name
she's
out?
not
Yeah.
gonna do it now. You know.
Well, we're going to shout out.
Right.
Keisha Cole
Thank
was
you.
in V's Boutique,
I was gonna
and they altered it.
Or I was gonna say thank you for rocking V's Boutique at the Love and Hip Hop reunion. Look, we'll do the commercial for
Yeah,
you.
we girl, we'll tell the truth.
That's
Tell
a
the truth.
shame.
That's not good.
Any other celebrities
How you dress?
that you've dressed?
Or want to.
I mean, Karen King. Well, we're fairly new, so
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good for
Yeah.
myself.
Oh,
Okay,
Awesome.
Michelle is coming in town.
Yeah, I just really don't. I'm not like excited about dressing celebrities now.
So you
After
let them
that, they
come-
put a
come-
bad
come-
taste in your
After
mouth.
that, I was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
because you never know how it'll go.
But I think that happens so you know now to have your paperwork and
Yeah,
make them sign
right.
stuff.
Now I
So
have
that's why that
contracts.
happens.
No,
Everything.
Gilbert
Don't
gonna
show
be over there
up
like
like
this.
sign here first, please.
So that's probably why that happens, so you could be ready. Yeah, so you could be
exactly.
ready.
And then take pictures
Exactly.
of your designs.
It
Take
sucks.
pictures of
Yeah,
it.
so
I mean, she took the picture. She did everything. She did everything except for tagging the fits.
Yeah.
Right. Which
It's all good.
Because I love the red dress that you
Because you're
have
going to be
for
on top,
Fire
girl.
Energy.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I love that dress. That was so cute.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
The what? The Christmas party?
The
It
red
was a
dress she
Christmas
had
party,
on.
the red
Or
dress.
she kept
Oh,
pulling
you
that
did.
leg out.
You
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so sweaty.
That's
Yeah.
a shame. I can't get
You
over
got to dress us for one of our events.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what we're going to
You
have.
got girdles.
You got girls.
I don't think we don't need an event.
We will
just dress us.
Yeah, dress us. We'll shout you out, girl. We
Definitely.
ain't gonna lie.
We
Say
ain't
we
gonna
dripping.
take 20
Leave about
outfits
15
and
dresses. I give them all back. She be seeing me at work. Ain't got my dress. I'm gonna shout you out at your job.
be working.
Yeah, I'm at work answering phones. And
Thank
stuff.
you.
Shout
Please
out.
don't shout.
And one of her dresses.
I know. Walking into work with one of her
That'd be
dresses.
like,
Oh,
what
where
the
are you going?
going?
Don't worry about it.
It's these, baby. It's these. What you talking about?
Did you go home? Are you not dressed for work?
Hey,
So
I'm
what is
dressed
a
for
call
work.
center?
I'm here. I've arrived.
Look, I
Get
have
the
arrived
bouncing.
in V.
You have furs. We'll have throw furs. It's like 99.
You do first?
Yeah.
Oh, girl. Oh, Jesus. I wish we would have met you before the winter was over.
I was gonna say 99,000 degrees. We still got our fur.
I know,
on.
right?
There's air conditioning.
Man, just put it on when you're inside instead of when you're outside.
Hello? They don't need to know what.
I worked for a couple days this week, huh?
Yeah, it was really cold.
It was cold.
I'm like, where?
It was cold
It
here.
was
in
cold
Trinidad.
all week.
It really was.
I wore a sweater every day this week.
I have some boots on every day this
I
week.
had on sandals.
I did, and I even wore my rain boots. I got to wear them.
This
They
lady
normally
was
sit by
dressed
the
like
front
she
door.
was living in Alaska.
Because I'm like, I had on sandals and like dresses.
No, it was cooler
this week.
outside.
It was
But
This week, that's what I'm
she
saying.
was
This
dressing
week,
too much.
Really?
Oh, you're tripping.
All I
It
had
was cold
was
all week.
I had on my high heel, my sandal heels, and like wrap dresses. I wouldn't even, and then I didn't even know it was raining one day, and I was like, oh, it's raining.
You should start doing mics, girl.
Dressing mics.
Dressing mics.
I'm
Dress
so
the mic.
done. If your mic got a dress on it next week,
Mine just do.
No, you can't put a tutu right here.
No, I want that.
I'm so
Bedazzled.
done.
Do you do accessories?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I pretty much do everything. It's like,
So head to toe,
yeah,
except for the hair.
except for the hair.
Do you have?
But do you recommend? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you recommend people like for makeup and stuff like that if
Yeah.
they need someone? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is a one-stop shop in a sense.
I could do makeup.
Oh,
They're
Lord.
gonna be looking like raccoons and shit coming out.
It would look like something.
You look like you look really.
Then look, all of it is like. She was like, this wasn't at V's. We didn't recommend this.
I was just joking. I don't know nothing about makeup.
So done. All right. So before we end off
Smoky
tonight,
eye.
a real smoky eye.
That is
I was
my
gonna say that.
favorite. The yoga commercial. How you like my smoky
Smoky
eye?
There's an extra smoky eye. Okay, before we end off, I know you touched on this a little bit, but just so it could be like all in one place, what are some of your? Can you give us 2 6-month goals and then 2 like 5-year goals for you and your business as a whole?
Yeah, I definitely want to expand. I really want to focus in my first one right now, and getting that one really, really popping. We want to do radio. We want to expand that one. Definitely get plus sizes in there. Not just make it going out clothes. I feel like people have like a V's Boutique is like going out attire.
So you gotta switch it.
So I want to join like everything. You know, they got you chill. You're going out. You're everything.
You cover it all. Yeah, there you go.
So that's definitely what I want to do, and I definitely before the end of this year want to get that second store going.
That's good.
Nice. That's gonna be dope though. I can't wait to see what you have in store for the future.
Yeah.
All right, do you ladies have any more questions?
What about kids' clothes?
Any or NT?
Not really.
No.
I think I would be doing too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like when people do too much, you lose focus, and like all of a sudden you're everywhere.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go.
You running
Yeah.
pulled in too many directions.
No. And I want to mentor people. I feel like I don't want to be the only one. You know what I'm saying? I do mentor a lot of young girls.
Okay, that's awesome.
I just feel like people like think that because you're young and whatnot, you can't really be business or oh I'm too young or this and that.
So you want to mentor them?
Yeah,
into
I
that
started from the
direction?
bottom. I just feel like people think like oh you know she really has it going on now, but I don't think they understand where it all started from.
Because you're gonna be.
I have a question. So when you guys start doing the men's line, are you into like gonna be doing the handkerchief, the ties, and all that kind of stuff?
No, it's gonna be more like laid back, like definitely like name brand stuff. Like I have a store in LA that I really want to make the guys one like that, and it's really popping.
Watch out now, Gilbert. You don't have to watch Gilbert ass.
He's just scared.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
really
LA.
scared to like throw himself in there.
Because
But that's the best
shy,
thing to
though.
do.
He's more shy, probably.
Yeah.
He's a behind the scenes kind.
Do we get some sneak peeks while you guys are doing that though? Because I would be interested to see.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm not like a mole. I won't go tell nobody your stuff, but I would love to just see like the process of
Yeah.
getting that
He's got
together.
going on in about 6 months.
No, but with the guys, I would really be interested. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you should push him because
to get him out of his shell.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
Because he a little teddy bear over there. Get him out of his shell. He gonna be like, in a year he gonna be like,
He gonna be over there bossing.
Right?
No, she's gonna be like, no, you're not.
He's gonna be like, I'm Gilbert.
He's like, who are you?
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. All right, so I think that about wraps it up for the night. Before we end, do you have any shout outs that you want to give? And then on top of that, after that, can you tag like your social media, where your store is located, just like a little synopsis of everything?
Okay, yeah, we're V's Boutique on Instagram, and we're located at 2530 North 7th Street, Phoenix, Arizona. We're in downtown Phoenix, you guys, so come check us out.
Any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to Miss Allie Spoon. She's really cool.
We met her once.
Have you?
Once. Yeah.
I feel like people get the wrong perspective of her, but she's super cool.
We did because I think our whole business is family first, and we did like our first party there.
Yeah. She was really nice.
And we met her. She was like the person that did our booth and all that.
Super cool girl. I love her.
Yeah. She seems really cool.
Super loyal. See, my thing is loyalty.
To tell the truth, I think she was the first person I seen that tagged your name.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she had tagged your name and something. Yeah.
A lot of V's Boutique is like because of her. I feel like if we wouldn't have worked the way we worked, I probably wouldn't be even here where I'm at now. I mean, eventually I would have.
But she moves like a boss, though. When you pay attention to it, you see it. You can see it. She carries herself really well.
I like that.
Shout out Allie Spoon.
Right. Well, thank you. All right. Thank you so much for coming out and spending your night with us and just giving us all your knowledge and telling us about V's Boutique. I really enjoyed it.
How do we find you?
She already told us.
We already found her.
Yeah, I had too many cupcakes.
She said it twice now.
I had too many cupcakes.
Pineapple upside down martini.
Thank you guys too for having me. You guys were amazing. The food was amazing. Drinks were amazing.
Thank you.
Gilbert was amazing.
Right.
He hung out with us.
Yeah.
All right, you ladies want to go ahead and sign out?
She don't even know damn.
I forgot your name.
Lady don't know.
We told you she go in and out.
Remember we told you earlier.
In and out.
She'll go in and out of the conversation.
Queen Bee.
Yeah. She had to tell the lady her name.
What a way to go out.
Sorry. I need to go out. Did you take that medicine already? She took that medicine.
That's why.
Oh, sassy B.
T to the E. Thank you.
Kimmy in the P Lounge.
It's your girl Nikay, and we out. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
I really just like nice stuff, so I'm not frontin' for nobody. Like y'all weak ass little thotties. Gotta call your sugar daddy just to buy an entree. But please don't get it twisted. Come try me and you might get your wig lifted. My daddy taught me well, so I don't with the snitches. Nah. Just know I'm bougie, and you gotta what? Deal with it. Bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang, bougie gang. Bougie. Got 2 necklaces from Tiffany's. My ice 10 times, your nose ring. You better back up before you get got. I'ma knock you with my rose gold wristwatch. Y'all think this is a game, but I'm spinning facts.